Hi Aries, welcome back to Omkaratarot and to another You versus Them. Aries, let's see how you're feeling now, how the person connected to your energy is feeling, and what action we can expect in this connection. And Aries, these are general collective readings, may not resonate with all of you. Please keep that in mind. Take what works for you, leave the rest. So let's begin. Welcome back, all my subscribers, and welcome in newcomers. Aries spirit. Alright, newcomers, I'm setting down two sets of cards here. One side will be for you, one side will be for your person, and in the center, I'm going to have your dialogue message cards, mutual energies. If this is your reading, Aries, you'll know which side you resonate best with. For me, this is going to be person A here, and this is going to be person B. Bottom of my deck, I have the Six of Wands in reverse. Somebody is very embarrassed and very ashamed, I think feeling very insecure because somewhere they feel maybe if they were to give an offer now, it may not be accepted. They want to send a message, but they are trying to avoid it because I think of fear and shame or guilt or something, or maybe they feel their person doesn't care for them anymore, or is not missing them anymore, or is left them behind or something. The other person says, well, they never really worked with me. Their mind was busy elsewhere. Maybe it was a third party situation. There was a lack of equal give and take. They never offered me a partnership. They made a fool out of me. They never took a leap of faith in my direction. So I'm releasing this person because none of my cups were getting filled. I was emotionally not happy. So things have been stagnant because of that. That's my first thought, of course. I'm going to clarify all these cards for you, Aries. But before that, let's start with, let's ask the universe. Spirit, you tell me what's going on in this connection at a deeper level. Why is Aries and their person feeling this way? Aries and their person, Spirit. Aries and their person. All right. The first card here, Aries says, fate. This connection is fated or destined. So you guys had to meet each other for a reason. Freedom. Only you can get in your own way. Maybe somebody's fear is getting in their own way. Okay, the third card says naturally. Go with the flow and let things happen naturally. Alright, so let's also say, Aries, if you guys could say something to each other right now, what that would be, and then we'll clarify the rest. Aries and their person, Spirit. Aries and their person, if they could say something to each other now, what would that be? Aries and their person, Spirit. Let's take a few more from another deck. Aries and their person, Spirit. Aries and their person, if they could say something to each other now, what would that be, Spirit? Let's take a few more from a third deck as well, and then we'll start the reading. Aries and their person, Spirit. Aries and their person. Alright, good to go. Let's start the reading. And Aries, if any of you are looking for personal readings, my email is omkaratarot@gmail.com. You can reach me there. It's there in the description box below as well. So the first card here says, I showed you how much I loved you through our kisses. They say if you want to know if someone loves you, it's in their kiss. Darling, my love for you was in my kiss. I can't ever kiss another like that. And the thought of you kissing someone else breaks my heart. If only you knew what I've been through to be at your side. Do you really know the sacrifices I have made? It hurts like hell when you push me away, when all I do is fight for you and our love. I know that I shouldn't compare others to you, but I just can't help it. You're a tough act to follow, and absolutely no one measures up. No matter what's happened between us, you are still the one. I have a need to always be right. Sorry, I gave you a hard time. It's best to part ways. We are not compatible like we used to be. I would be honored to have a family with you. I can't wait to lay my head on your chest and listen to your heartbeat. My love for you never goes away. I should have communicated with you more. Expressing myself was hard for me to do. I think about you often, and I still miss you. I didn't treat you with respect. Alright, so these were some of your messages. If these were resonating with your storyline, Aries, let's start the reading. Before that, let's also take an angel blessing card, which is going to be for the viewer of the reading, which could be you watching, could be the cross watcher. So a blessing, guidance, advice, or a message spirit for the person watching the reading. Here it is. And this card here says, move. Well, maybe it's time to make a move, or there is some movement going to happen in your life very, very soon, Aries. Okay, Spirit, now tell me what's happening. Let's start with this side. This is person A for me, newcomers, the ones who don't know how I read. I'll be referring this side as person A, this side as person B. If this is your reading and you've been resonating till now, you'll immediately pick up which side you're on, who this person is for you in your life. And yes, it can be a love interest, spouse, ex, secret crush, could even be a business partner, relative, best friend, maybe a co-worker or something. So this is a general reading, so please use your own judgment here. All right, so Spirit, tell me, let's focus on person A first. Once I'm done here, totally later we'll move to the other side. So person A, how are you feeling today? Why is the King of Pentacles in reverse? Yeah, they're feeling stuck. This person is feeling stuck. I think they're a little insecure because they feel maybe they took too much time, maybe they disrespected their person, maybe their person will not even want them back anymore, maybe they won't even accept an offer if I was take one to them. Ace of Pentacles in reverse, yes, this person I think never offered any kind of commitment in the past, and now they feel they've lost their opportunity. Yes, this person I think they do want to come forward, they do want to talk, they do want to clear the air, but somewhere they feel that they've lost that chance, or maybe in the past this person breadcrumbed their person or didn't offer a partnership, so they are feeling pretty hopeless. They don't have much hope that even if they were to come back and clear the air, whether their offer will be accepted. Somewhere I think this person feels their person is still upset and angry with them. Why do you feel this way, person A? Tell me. Page of Wands. What's the Page of Wands? Yeah, I have a feeling this person does want to reach out. They want to reach out. They want to unbreak the heart that they broke. They are hoping that by now the other person has forgotten about everything that happened in the past. But the minute they think of sending that message, I think they stop themselves because they know what they did. It's like, I know what you did last summer, so they know what they did. They probably lied, cheated, ghosted. They did something in the past, and they feel all their secrets got revealed, and now if they were to reach out, things would just backfire on them. They're standing here very, very disappointed. They feel, I wish I had invested when the time was right. Now if I do reach out, what if the other person just turns their back on me or pushes me away? So instead of reaching out, I think what this person is doing is spying. They're spying, they're watching, they're keeping an eye on person B, but the minute it comes to sending that message or, talking to the other person, they get cold feet. Okay, so tell me, how do you see the connection currently then? How do you see person B? How do you feel about this connection right now? Queen of Cups in reverse. What's the Queen of Cups in reverse? They somewhere feel... Okay, one more. Yeah, they somewhere feel they're getting their karma for what they did. Maybe they took their person's love for granted in the past. They never offered any kind of commitment, and now they feel they've lost it. They feel their person doesn't love them anymore. They are manifesting though. This person is manifesting that somehow I can, come out of the cold with my person. I hope they can forget what I did. Maybe their ego and pride came into the middle. They're very worried right now that they've lost out, or their person will not allow them back in, and they've lost out on a 10 of cups, or they've lost out on a soulmate bond. I think their main fear is that what if the other person is still angry and upset with me? So that is their insecurity and their embarrassment and shame. It's like, yeah, after what I did to them, what if, I reach out and it backfires on me? All right, so The action person A will most probably take is here, which I'll open later, of course, Aries. Right now, I'm going to go to the other side, see how person B is feeling, and then we'll do the action cards together. So, person B, how are you feeling right now? What's the Three of Pentacles in reverse for you? Three of Pentacles. Person B says, well, I'm not really waiting around for an offer from them anymore because things just were not working between the two of us. Right now, I'm focusing on my own life, Omkaratarot. I'm head down, focused on my own work. I'm not waiting around for any love offer from them anymore. The blindfold is off. I've cut those chains which were keeping me stuck and bound, waiting for them for a partnership or an equal give and take. I don't want to compete for them. I don't want to fight for them. They never offered me anything. They were breadcrumbing me all this while. They were offering me very, very little, and I've accepted the ending. It's like, yeah, I got hurt, I got betrayed. I've accepted the ending now that it's over, and this was probably never a soulmate bond, or it's over. Too many bad memories have been created. I think person B is not even thinking of giving this a second chance anymore. In their head, in their mind, they feel this was probably a karmic soulmate, toxic soulmate. I need to release this connection now. There was no love here. All they did was create a lot of drama, a lot of fighting, a lot of argument, maybe put me into a third party situation. They made promises they never kept, and they just broke my heart. So person B is saying, yeah, I'm not even expecting any communication from them anyway. Why do you feel this way, person B? Four of Pentacles in reverse, because I think person B has let go of any expectation. It's like I'm not holding on to any expectation because I know that they have nothing to offer, or they will never offer anything. They haven't till now, right? All they did was make a fool out of me. They never took a leap of faith. They never had any new beginning to offer. They made a fool out of me. They never offered me anything stable. So what am I waiting around for? Right? Why should I have to wait around for somebody who's so egoistic, so prideful? It's always going to be their way or the highway. And if they have nothing to offer, then I might as well make my own decisions. And I think the decision person B is making right now is I am dropping the baggage. Somewhere they feel person A's ways are never going to change. They will always be that false person or egoistic person, or always wanting to have their ego and pride above the connection. So person B says, yeah, I can't take it anymore. I'm dropping this. So how do you see the connection currently then, person B? How do you see person A? How do you feel about this connection right now as I'm doing the reading? Nine of Cups in reverse. Person B says, I wasn't happy. They never stepped up. They never stepped up. None of my dreams and wishes came true because they were focused only on their own money, on their own finance, on their own life. They never stepped up and took responsibility of this connection. They never stepped up and offered me nothing. Like person B already told us, all they got was a broken heart and false promises. So according to person B, things are at a standstill now. Yes, because they say, I don't want to deal with a player anymore. I don't want to deal with an immature person. I'm seriously not waiting around for an offer from them anymore, because I realized I was the one putting in all the work, and I kept trying, but I got nothing back in return. It made me angry, yes, but it also exhausted me, tired me, and I finally said, okay, I'm going to give up now. Done is done is done. I'm angry, I'm upset. This is over. This is not a true bond. This is a false soulmate connection. There is nothing to look forward to here. Okay, so then let's see what actions you guys will take then. I'm going to take another deck for this one, Aries. And while I shuffle this deck now, may I please remind you, if the storyline has been resonating, to please let me know. You can do that by clicking the thumbs up button or leaving me a comment. And newcomers, repeating viewers, do like, share, subscribe to the channel. We welcome you in. Alright, so person A, I'm back with you now. Action from your end towards person B or otherwise in your own life. Person A's action. Hierophant in reverse. Why is the Hierophant in reverse? Hierophant in reverse. Magician, Devil, and the Page of Pentacles. Somewhere they feel they missed out on a commitment or something, but they are manifesting. They are manifesting. They are obsessed with starting a brand new chapter with person B. But I think there is a deep fear as well. Yeah, there's a fear in starting this communication. It's like, I want to start from scratch, but I know I have to be the one to say something. I have to be the one to reach out first. It's like, how do I reach out to them? Like, how do I have this communication? I think that's their biggest fear. They're insecure. Somewhere they feel, if I was to reach out, I'm going to be turned down. Okay, so person B, what about you? Action from your end towards person A or otherwise in your own life? Person B's action. 9 of Pentacles in reverse. I think either person B feels they wasted too much time already, nothing has happened, or maybe they don't want to be single anymore. Who knows? Let's see. 9 of Pentacles in reverse, person B. Action from your end. Wheel of Fortune, Queen of Pentacles, Hanged Man, 9 of Swords, Ace of Wands, and the 9 of Pentacles. Yep, I have a feeling person B was wanting person A to step up. They did wait for a long time, thinking that, we could be good together or something, but all their waiting turned into stress. It's like, yeah, what am I having sleepless nights and stress and anxiety, and why am I keeping my life on hold? I think person B is suddenly realizing that they can have a passionate brand new beginning elsewhere because they are single. Like, why should I keep my life on hold when they are not ever going to step up and do right by me? Maybe it's time for me to explore my new options, or enjoy my life as a single person. I have lots of other options to choose from. So person B says, yeah, I waited long enough. Enough is enough. I waited because I really thought that this could have been my perfect mate. But all I got in return was nothing. Stress, anxiety, waiting. So I think person B is ready to explore their new options. Okay, so tell me about the 6 of Wands in reverse. Overall energy, spirit. 6 of Wands in reverse. Who's in the 6 of Wands energy? Is this person A feeling embarrassed and ashamed? Or is this person B saying, I got no victory and success? 6 of Wands. 6 of Pentacles, 5 of Pentacles, Justice, and the 4 of Cups. I think this is person A again. I think they do want a partnership. They want to at least end the fight so peace can be restored. Yes, this person definitely wants a second chance, and they do want to bring back the happiness. Why? Because they're really missing person B. They are the ones who are feeling left out in the cold. They're feeling left behind. They are wanting to make things right with the other person. But see, again, they're not sure whether their offer is going to be accepted anymore. Somewhere they are feeling that their person is going to not let them in, or going to hold back, or maybe just turn their back on them. That's what's bogging this person down. They're burdened by something that happened in the past. They are apologetic, but they are also feeling like a fool, feeling very embarrassed, and feeling very, very ashamed. So that's what I have for you, Aries. Till next time then, love and light. Take care. Namaste.